very special video because we are opening the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection. Look at this gorgeous box. Look at the Eevee with the stellar crown. Honestly, I love this. This is awesome. Look at that. It's just so nice. You have the Eeveelutions emblazoned all over it, the pattern. You can flip it around, and it's the same on the bottom. Amazing stuff. Look at everything that comes in here. The promo card, the card holder, the mat. I'm most excited for the play mat, honestly. Alright. Let's go ahead and open it, and let's see what we get. It's a rare situation where you're going to see me open something on camera, but only because the plastic is so easy to remove on this one. It's not like the metal tins where I have to fight it. And I make terrible, obnoxious sounds with the tins, clanging them around. No, this one is pretty straightforward. And just like that, the plastic is gone. Alright, look at this. We'll remove this. This is honestly cool too. They've done such a good job with the design of this box. Alright, you ready? Let's open it. Wow. Look at that. Oh my gosh, yes. This is exciting. This is really, really nice. Okay, first thing that stands out to me is the promo card. Look at that. That is an awesome looking promo card. Wow. That's beautiful. That's really nice. The texture on the promo card is actually, I feel like it's more raised than most of the Western promo cards. This is actually like one of the nicer cards we've gotten in a very long time. Alright, let me pull it out the back. Look at this. Oh, that's so good. That's a great card. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. The edges are okay. It could have better edges, but I'm not going to grade it probably anyway, so look at that. That's great. Alright. I'm going to put this in here for safekeeping. Beautiful. Alright. Next thing we've got in here, this Eevee box. This is so silly. Look at the tail. The Eevee box makes good sounds though, so that's nice. Wow. The entire thing is sewn together. This is legit. Imagine pulling up with this deck box and defeating everyone in some sort of tournament. This is awesome. Love that. Of course, this is just like a space placeholder. Let's move that over here. We've got our packs, our Eevee card holders. These are cool. I'm definitely going to save these for my daughter. She'll love this when she is able to use these correctly. Right now, she would just chew on them probably. Wow. This box is pretty sturdy too. So last night, this video should come out on a Thursday. The night before this video came out, Walmart did their drop for the Super Premium Collection, and I did not get one from that. This was from a pre-order from a local game store. So I did get lucky with that. But honestly, these things were so hard to come by. And I got it this morning, and I thought, I need to open this right away. Boom. Alright, and as we know about Prismatic Evolutions, Prismatic has some of the worst pull rates ever. But if they're going to give us like a super premium collection box, they've got to throw something nice in there, right? Is that how that works? I mean, the promo card is hands down amazing. This card is just awesome. Look at that. I mean, you really can't see the texture. Maybe you can. But it's just fabulous. It's a really great card. Alright, we have a Cottony. Just chillin'. Professor's Research. Litleo. Trek. Loak. Great Tusk. Professor Sada's Vitality. Hey, Suicune. Hey, Pokeball. Milk Tank. Oh my gosh! A Master Ball Leafeon. That is insane. Look at that. No way. That is awesome. Okay. So, the luck is definitely there. I'm hoping that they loaded these up, because that is a really good first pull. I mean, no, it's not like the first pull, but it's among them. And I think that's awesome. Yes, 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 yes. And it's pretty well cut also. I love Leafeon. Leafeon has the highest attack stat of all of the Eeveelutions. We'll go ahead and we'll do this. Look at that beautiful card. Oh, okay. I am happy so far. So far, so good. Of course, we like Milk Tank. No hate against Milk Tank. Milk Tank is actually a really fast Pokemon. People don't realize it. I think it has like a base 110 speed in the games. And it's just like an amazingly fast Pokemon for a cow. And people just don't know it, but it's true. Alright, on to pack. What is this, number 3? So, what are y'all excited for over the next couple weeks? We've got, I think, Destined Rivals coming on the 30th. That's going to be interesting. I feel like Journey Together was really readily available in the stores. And it was like not too impossible to get. I know there's a lot of people who still haven't gotten it, I'm really sorry. Our Target made sure to put everything behind the guest counter or the electronics counter because they didn't want people scalping cards. And so if you're still having issues finding things, you may be able to talk to your Target management. I just generally feel like things got slightly better with Journey Together, but maybe not. Aromatisse. Eevee, Hippowdon, Buneri, Bronzong, Ogre's Mask, Earthern Vessel, Dusk Noir, Larry's Skill, and Okie Doggy. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see what we get. Which is your favorite Eeveelution? Festival Grounds. Seeking. Cypher Maniacs. Code breaking. Oh, look at this. An ace-spec card. Maximum Belt and a Pokeball Fluttermane. Interesting. It's a very thick card. I feel like the texture is better than it usually is. That's weird. I feel like the texture is just higher quality almost. I opened so many Japanese card boxes and it almost feels like one of the Japanese boxes. I wonder if they increased the quality of their cards when they increased the printing. Pinsir, Larvitar, Black Belts Training, Execute, Diplin, Cybermaniacs Code Breaking, Heatran, a little baby Dreepy, a buddy Puffin, and a Pheasant Dippity. One of my, I guess, favorite evolutions is Leafeon for sure. Which is, I'm really glad we got a Leafeon for that reason. But I also really like Sylveon a lot. I didn't used to like Sylveon, but we have a member of our channel and our community named Introverted. And I remember one day I was complaining because I got so many Sylveon promo cards. And he got mad onto me in the comments saying that I was being abusive to the Sylveons. Look at that. I like Lugia. That's cool. And I apologized to him, and I thought about it a lot, and I thought to myself, you know, I actually do like Sylveon a lot. As far as a Pokemon goes within the games, it has an ability called Pixelate, which makes any normal move a fairy-type move. And not only does it make it a fairy-type move, but it enhances the power of that move. I don't know if it's any good in the TCG, but I really like to use Sylveon in my games. Pupitar, Bronzor, Aromatisse, Jasmine's Secret Art, Bronzong, Techno Radar, Fan Rotom, Earthern Vessel, and a holographic Fluttermane. Interesting. Alright, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 left. But we actually have more than that because guess what? I've got a couple more products for us to open. I've got 2 booster bundles, and I've got 2 surprise boxes. A little slowpoke chilling on the shore. A Duskull floating ominously through a jungle-like area. A Cottonee springing forth. A little Litleo. Techno Radar. Carmine. Great Tusk. Oh wait. That's interesting. That's a Great Tusk. That's like a reverse hollow Great Tusk. Are these rare? I really don't know if these are rare or not. Look at that. Interesting. I'll just keep it up here, just in case. And a Groudon. I've noticed a couple cards like that where it's reverse hollow, but it doesn't have the pattern on it. And I just don't know what to make of it. I should probably set it aside. Alright. On to the next like $30 for an ace spec card that I needed for a competitive deck. Now, I'm really bad at competitive TCG. But I bought this ace spec, and this was like when they first came out because I just didn't think I'd be able to find one. And of course, I have like 100 of that ace spec now. Honestly, it's the most annoying thing to pull from any of these decks. A Roaring Moon. I will say, Prismatic can be frustrating, but I feel like overall, I know personally I have enjoyed opening what I can open. Sometimes it's really painful when you open an entire ETB and you get nothing. But then, those hits that you do get every now and then, I feel like those make it worth it. I think my scissors are slowly fading away. Eevee, Hippo, Todd, Boneri, Pinsir, Diplet, Earthered Vessel, Heatran, a Pokeball, Cottonee. Look at how bright that is. I feel like this texture is different than it used to be. Oh no. Oh, okay. Whenever I see this border, I just assume it's like, one of the SIRs, but it's not. That's okay. We still like those. I actually put a bunch of these EX cards into cases for my baby, and she plays with them on the floor. And so she has a Vaporeon, and she has an Espeon, and she has a Leafeon EX that she plays with. I certainly think the quality of these cards is higher. They must have done something. The texture is really different than what it usually is. I've gotten so used to opening Japanese packs. I've got to get used to these packs of 10 or 11 cards again. It is a little different. Durladon, Pipitor, Bronzor, Great Tusk, Professor Soda's Vitality, Suicune, Aromatisse, Larvitar, Noctowl. Alright, a lot of bulk. Still, I think that Leafeon did it for me. Even if we get nothing else in here, which is certainly possible, that Leafeon was awesome. I'm really happy with it. Let's see if we get anything else from the last two packs. Applin, Goldeen, Hoothoot, Buck, Catchy, Sit, Briar, Slowking, Cottonee, Black, actually do not have this card with the Pokeball on it. So, I actually didn't need that for my collection. Oh, my heart dropped again. I thought, oh my gosh, I got a Leafeon SIR. That's still a beautiful card with a really nice texture. Honestly, I'm like a big Leafeon stan right now, and I feel like I want a Leafeon page in my binder. Honestly, like, I really do like Leafeon. I don't know what it is, but lately I've just been like really fanning over Leafeon. Look at that. It's still a beautiful card even if it isn't the SIR. That's nice. Alright, we've got more things to open. Let's start here with this. So overall, I would say this was okay. The Master Ball Leafeon was the best. And of course we have the promo card. Without the promo card, I would have been slightly disappointed by this box. But really, I mean, this thing is beautiful. And the texture is awesome. It's cut pretty well, except on the right, it's slightly more thick on the right than on the left. I think it would be a 9, I don't think it'd be a 10. Of course, I could be wrong. I heard that when you send in new cards that PSA has not seen yet, like the English version of the promo card, that sometimes they grade them a little bit easier. I don't know if that's true. Look at that box. That's really nice. I love how bright it is. Okay. These packs came from Pokemon Center directly. So what do we think so far about what we got? I don't like this. Who wants this? Does anybody want this trash? EX cards are okay. I think that I have so many Pokeball cards. I think I finally need to take the time to make a binder for Prismatic Evolutions. Because I think when I go to do that, I'll find that I've got probably most of the cards in a Pokeball format. recording this on Thursday morning. The box officially comes out on Friday. This is the first time I've ever received a product early, before release. Typically, I'm like a week late. But that's okay. I do have to say that the Team Rocket briefcase video did amazingly well, despite being so late. A Pokeball Dusknoir. I needed this. I actually did need this. And a Spritzy. Of course, a Snorlax EX. Interesting. Let's open the next pack from this booster bundle. Let's see what kind of items and Pokemon we pull for this pack. I wonder if there will be a Secret Illustration Rare in this box. Professor's Research. Duskull. Vaporeon. Nope. Nothing in this one. I do like how these packs are easier to open. Maybe they're looser because they have to fit into the booster bundle. It's a slightly different size. Alright. Amaris. Lopunny. Friends in Paldea. Bronzor. Etran. Explores Guidance. Shaman. Look at that reverse hollow Sylveon. Execute. And Umbreon. Is that a hollow Umbreon? Are they all hollow? I don't actually know. I feel like they might be. I'll keep this one just in case. I feel like I've seen some hollows, and then I've seen some that are not hollow. Umbreon's cool, but I've given up on finding the SIR Umbreon. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think eventually I'll buy a Japanese one. Maybe when I go to Japan I'll buy one. My wife and I are planning a trip right now to Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. We may add in some other places. I just don't know yet what it looks like. Oh my gosh. No way. A Dragapult SIR. Secret Illustration Rare. That's so insane. This card is like actually worth money too. Oh my gosh, and an Atticus. That's awesome. This never happens to me. I never get two cards in a row like that. That's wild. Okay. So that booster bundle was actually good. They made sure to put something nice in there. Wow. This Dragapult was one of the SIRs that I did not have. Mainly because I didn't want to spend the money on it. Look at that. That's so nice. That's such a cool card. Honestly, the edges are really good too. This could be a PSA 10. Let's see the back. It has an amazing back. Look at that. No white spots. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, this is being saved. Let's put that in this side sleeve. Eventually, I will have to send things to PSA. And I think this is definitely going to be one of the ones that I send. Look at that. That's awesome. That is really cool. Alright, so I'm going to move this Eevee. Say goodbye to Eevee. Eevee that makes good sounds. Goodbye. You're going up here. Because I'm going to spread some things out. That makes me so happy. That makes me really happy. Okay. I've got to put these in cases. But I'm not really putting the Pokeball cards in hard cases. Or the trainers. I'll leave the trainers out also. Okay, well, that was a very successful booster bundle. Let's go ahead and open the next one. I hope our luck is just as good. Honestly, I feel like I've had good luck from the booster bundles that I've opened. I certainly think that, for me, the best things that I've opened, I've pulled. I think I've pulled 3 Secret Illustration Rare cards. Eevee cards, specifically. I got them from... My first one was from a surprise box. My second one was from, I think, a sticker pack. And then my third one was from a tin. I've had really good luck with surprise boxes, really good luck with tins. I've had terrible luck with ETBs. ETBs have been my worst luck ever. I don't open the ETBs. If I find them, I guess I'll get one, but like if I find them in public, I might just pick it up, but I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to hold on to it. For some reason, I feel like the ETBs have the absolute worst hit rates. Fanrotom, Habanberry, Hoothoot, Creepy, Kirin, Executor, felt kind of thick, Crispin, Pheasantipity, Noibat, and a Ironed Hands. Put that up there. But yeah, the surprise boxes have been awesome. I got like so many cool things from those. And I've got 2 right here that we're going to open in a moment. Alright. We've got an Amaris, Lopunny, Friends in Paldea, Bronzor, Suicune, Kirin, Sinking, a Pokeball Furfrou, a reverse hollow Iron Boulder, and a holographic Glaceon. I need to appreciate my rare cards more. Furfrou is an interesting Pokemon. We'll be seeing a lot more of Furfrou in Legends CA. By the way, I can't wait for that to come out. I'm getting a Switch 2 in a couple weeks. I'll get mine on release day, and I'll do an unboxing right here. And I'll probably just like play Mario Kart or something on stream. It'll be a Switch 2 unboxing and Mario Kart World gameplay. That's what we'll do. My favorite Mario Kart character. I use Rosalina a lot. I like Birdo. Oh, look at that Whimsicott. I honestly don't recall ever pulling a Whimsicott rare from this set. I honestly don't know if I have one. It's weird how Cottony is like a little ball, and then Whimsicott is almost like a humanoid-looking creature. But yeah, I really like Birdo. I like Rosalina. I do really enjoy playing as Link in Mario Kart Deluxe 8. That's a good one. Furfrou, Larvitar, Boneri, Professor's Research, Reggie, Gigas, Cybermaniacs, Codebreaking, Screamtail, ooh, a Pokeball Carmine. Honestly, I like this. I don't have this and I did one. Oh, no way. That's so great. Okay. I'm officially happy. This has been an awesome unboxing so far. The pulls today have been solid, I have to say. These are, like, making me really happy. Oh, this is great. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna put that next to your friend. Let's do some resorting. I'll put you right here. I do like this. I do like the Kieran card. I thought she was a really good character. Sorry, Carmine. I liked Kieran too, but Kieran was kind of a moody little baby. A moody baby is what I call him. Alright, let's put our trainer cards and item cards right here. And we'll put our little Pokemon right here. Just to make some room for other things to come. Assuming other things do come. Of course, Milk Tank gets a case because we love Milk Tank. I actually have a Milk Tank playmat that I've never used. I don't think I'll ever use it. Honestly, like, it's kind of weird looking. The udders are, like, prominently displayed. And the color is just really weird. It's one of those things where if I use it in, like, a competition or something, I think it would be distracting, though. Duraludon, Groudon. I'm sorry if you heard some beeping in the last couple seconds, last minute. There's literally construction outside my house every single day of the week at this point. And I live like in a nice, peaceful neighborhood, but for whatever reason they're redoing all of the power lines and they're redoing all of the water lines. And so I literally have a cement truck in front of the house, and I'm hoping and praying that it just goes away and that it stops beeping. Look at that reverse hollow Eevee. Professor's research. Monkey Dory. It's nice that they had so many professors in this set. Honestly, I've come to appreciate it more. I know the pull rates are terrible. Look at that beautiful thing. I know the pull rates are not great, but I just feel like over time I've come to appreciate the fact that they probably made it that way because they want it to be exclusive and they want it to be rare. Alright. Oh, look at this. A Leafeon promo card. Yes. Love it. That's awesome. These surprise boxes are really cool. Look at this. Oh my gosh. My favorite. My little Leafeon. Okay, Leafeon might be taking Sylveon's place. I'm sorry, Introverted. If you watch this, let me know in the comments. Sometimes I can tell when I give someone a shout out and they don't acknowledge it when they haven't watched it. I'm not calling anyone out specifically, but it is funny. I'm not calling you out. You are like a really awesome sub and you're super supportive. And I really appreciate you. Look at that. Okay, sorry about the beeping again. I'm gonna go out there and just tell them they have to stop working. I'm gonna say, excuse me, gentlemen. I understand that you're all working, you're all making a paycheck, and this is very important city business, but I'm filming a Pokemon ASMR video right now, and I need you to cut it out so I can finish my video and get it uploaded. And they're gonna look at me like, what? They probably will know what Pokemon is, but will they know what ASMR is? I'm not quite sure. the Japanese sets is when you open a Japanese booster box. If you pull a full art card, it basically means that the booster box is done because you're guaranteed one full art or higher rarity. And so, if I had pulled this, that basically means it's the rarest card in the box, which is not great. That's why I've come to appreciate English pull rates, even though they're not guaranteed like the Japanese ones. It's just so quick to basically come to the end of a box or know that you've pulled the most rarest card. Whereas in Western sets, there could always be an SIR in a pack. Little reverse hollow Budu, reverse hollow Regigigas, Whimsicott, hollow energy. Pokemon has come a very long way. I think if we get to 100,000 subs, what I'll do is I'll get like some base set packs or something. And we can open those. How crazy would that be? If I spent $10,000 on base set packs. Or like a base set booster box. Honestly, that would be insane to open. I don't know if I'd open that on the channel. I just don't think like the YouTube video would even... I mean, maybe at 100,000 subs it would make a difference. Pyroar, Earthen Vessel. What is this? Oh, Pokeball Sneasel. I thought it might be an Umbreon, but it's not. A Sheldon. Man, I was so excited that it might be an Umbreon. Honestly, where's the love for Espeon though? Espeon is also a really cool card. I wonder if Umbreon will always be worth the insane amount of money that it's worth. Pokemon just knows that they can print an Umbreon, and it'll just be like printing money for them. Goldeen, Hoothoot, Amaris, Furfrou, Kirin, Slowking, Buddy, Boffin, Techno, Radon, Buneri, Groudon. Alright. So the rarest pull from that box was the Atticus. Besides the Atticus, I think we just got the Sneasel. So that was okay. Could have been better. Alright, next box. I do love these little surprise boxes because you can Eevee, nice. You can basically put your cards in them after you're done opening. Look at the little Eevee. That's nice. Let's put the Eevee into a little sleeve. And let's see what happens. Okay. Look at that, honestly. That's a beautiful card. Sometimes it's hard to appreciate how nice a card is when it has a sleeve on it, and when it's in a case. I may get one of these Eevees graded. They're so nice. I mean, that's like a really good pack too. This is an awesome card. I keep saying I'm gonna keep getting things graded and never do. That's okay though. One day. Beautiful, beautiful card. Alright. Let's put the Atticus up here. Let's get the Sneasel into a sleeve. How are as I'm able to make it. Cottony. Professor's Research. Lidlia. Trek Loak. Professor Duro Scenario. Slowking. Janine's Secret Art. A reverse hollow Larvitar. A reverse hollow Eevee. An Okie Dokie hollow. Alright, next card. We've got let's see what we pull out of this pack. And then we just have a couple more packs left. The Hoot Hoot. A little Treepy. A Milk Tick. A Riola. Executor. A little Lacy. A Scream Tail. A Pokeball Goldeen. Really nice texture there. And a reverse hollow Groudon. Oh, also a Sylveon. How nice. I like this Goldeen. It has fireworks in the background. I would like a Master Ball version of it. Look at that. Look at the fireworks. It's really pretty. Okay, 2 more packs. 2 more packs and then we are finished. Let's see what we get. A Duraludon. A Pupitar. A Bronzor. Aromatisse. Bug Catching Set. Pyro. Earthen Vessel. Reverse Hollow Dusclops. Reverse Hollow Treepy. And Iron Thorns EX. Could this be a surprise box with no surprises? That'd be pretty sad if that was the case. Our last pack. Let's see what we open. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we get anything. Buneri. Pinsir. Larvitar. Black Belts Training. Heatran. Rescue Board. Professor Duro Scenario. Reverse Hollow Whimsicott. Oh my gosh. A Master Ball Regigigas. That's actually not bad. That's actually a really nice card. I actually love this card. And an Ogrepot EX. Okay, this is pretty cool. It's not the surprise I was looking for, but honestly, it's a cool card. Alright, I feel really, really good about these openings. We got some really awesome cards. And I say, let's go through our hits and let's see exactly what we pulled. Let's start with our trainer cards. We pulled the Full Art Atticus, the other Full Art Atticus, a Pokeball Carmine, a Pokeball Happen-Berry, a Pokeball Binding Mochi, a beautiful Pokeball Milktank, a Pokeball Goldeen, a Pokeball Dusknoir, a Pokeball Sneasel, a Pokeball Furfrou, a Pokeball Cottony, and a Pokeball Fluttermane. From our great, rare, beautiful, nice pulls, we got some awesome stuff. First, the Prismatic Prismatic Stamped Leafeon EX. I also added in there the regular Leafeon EX just because we love Leafeon. Of course, the Leafeon Master Ball card. Probably my favorite pull of this entire video. A Master Ball Vaporeon. Our second Master Ball Vaporeon. A Master Ball Reggie Gigas. That is an awesome card. Honestly, it's great. It's not, the cut's okay too. A Dracloak. Sorry, a Dragapult. Secret Illustration Rare. A beautiful card. And last but not least, the Eevee EX Promo Secret Illustration Rare. A beautiful, beautiful, magnificent card. This was an awesome set. I absolutely love the little Eevee box they gave us. I actually think, let's put our cards in the Eevee box. Let's see how it does for holding the cards. We may put all of our favorite prismatic cards in here. Look at that. That's kind of perfect. Well, it doesn't close great, but that's okay. Look at that. Nice. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the best. If you liked this video, please subscribe. Only 70% of my viewers, no, only 30% of my viewers who watch are subscribed. The other 70% who watch frequently are not subbed. So if you're able to do that, I'd really appreciate that. Of course, if you don't like the content, you don't have to. But I make it for y'all to enjoy, and I hope that you do. If you have any special request